The Torah in Parashat Kedoshim in Perek Yud Pasuk Gimel says, "Lo tashok et reacha, velo tigzol, velo talim pulat zechir itcha ad boker." You shall not defraud your fellow, should not commit robbery, and the wages of a laborer should not remain with you until morning. On a basic level, the final phrase about withholding wages teaches us that we should not withhold wages from a schirion, from a hired worker, and that one has to pay his workers each day. If I hire a person to do a job, I need to pay him on time. I cannot say, I'm not going to pay you for any reason, but if he works for me, then I need to pay him, and pay him on time, which is each and every day to make sure he has what he needs to make a living. The Mei HaShiloach has a wonderful idea, which is perfect for this time of year. And Mei HaShiloach says that the pasuk is not just referring to a schirion, to a hired worker, but it means that we cannot withhold help from another individual who we have the opportunity to help. If we have opportunity to help another person, but we choose not to, without having a justified reason, then we too are guilty of lo talim pulat zechir et boker. We are guilty of withholding wages from a worker. The Mei HaShiloach then extends this idea even further to tefillah. And he says that if we have the opportunity to daven for someone who needs our help, whether the person is sick and needs a refuah, or someone just needs general tefillah, someone needs money, anything we do to help, anything our davening can do, and we choose not to do it, then we violate this idea as well. The assumption the pasuk at the pshat level, its most basic level, is making is that we owe an individual their earnings for the hard work they put in. Yes, there are exceptions to the basic rule, which the Masechet Bava Metzia discusses, but when we would not have to pay a person, or they may lose part of their wages for the job they did. For the most part, we pay someone for the work and effort they put into their job. And the interesting part about the Mei HaShiloach's comments is that unlike the worker who toiled, who worked hard to earn his wages, to earn his income, to earn his money, we're supposed to give our own time and effort to an individual who is in need of assistance, even though they may not have done anything to deserve it, to earn it. This means that we owe other people our compassion and sensitivity, regardless if they deserve it or not. We should not look at what the other person has done for us. Rather, we should constantly be thinking about how we can help others, even if it does not directly benefit us at all. And this is especially true during this time of the year. Right now, we're in the middle of Sfirat Omer, the counting of the Omer. And we have a tradition that during this time, Rabbi Akiva's students died. All of them died during the first 33 days of the Omer, because they did not show kavod zelazeh, they did not show kavod, honor to one another. They felt that what they did was the most important thing. Did not feel what others did was more important, or had to show respect. They didn't have to listen to each other in the Beit Midrash. They felt their ideas were more important and were better, and everyone should listen to them. But if we follow the ideas and advice of the Mei HaShiloach, and we don't just show kavod to one another, but we really consider other people's feelings, then we can begin to rectify and fix the problems of Rabbi Akiva's students by showing that other people need our respect, they need our kavod, they need our help, they need our compassion, and we put them first. Then we're doing the exact opposite of Rabbi Akiva's students. We are putting other people before us. We are going and we are taking this idea, which is a perfect time during the Omer again, because we're doing the opposite of what Rabbi Akiva's students did, and we can use it to help us bring our way to Kabbalat Torah, of accepting the Torah, which we do on Shavuot, and hopefully by listening to the Mei HaShiloach, we can have a Kabbalat Torah as Klal Yisrael and not just as individuals. Shabbat Shalom.